Okay, I just got back from a panic attack. Maya kind of locked up on me, but through the use of magical fingers and hacking and whatnot, I'm back, and we're back. Okay, you may have Maya lock up on you, which is a reason why I had you do autosave. Now, I was panicking because mine said for every 30 minutes, so I hadn't actually saved the scene yet. But here we are, we're good. Okay, now how do I know this won't render? Well, because I'm a genius, for one thing. But you don't need to take my word for it. So let's go ahead and let's just go into rendering here for a second. I'll show you some cool stuff with Arnold. Arnold's a very great render. There are many render engines. Even within Maya, there are multiple render engines. But we'll be using Arnold for this one. If I go Arnold here and I go lights, I'm going to need to add like a physical sky here. And what that is like kind of like a sunrise that I can mess with. And if I hit this little IPR here, I'll get a little render window. It'll render out my scene, which is pretty cool. And it's fairly fast, depending on the computer you're on. And it looks fairly decent. Even without textures, I can still see shadowing and some color from the light. And our dino looks like a mutant dino, okay? So there's our render, just a really quick render. We're not gonna get into rendering just yet, but you'll wanna see your scene as you're building it out. We got our ship, the Falcon Killer. We've got our tree, which looks exactly like our background, because, you know, without textures and stuff. But no tree, the one we just created. So there's your proof right there. This is not a real object yet. It's a paint effects object. So how to convert it. If we go over here to the attribute editor, click on mesh output and click on output quads. And then we're gonna go to modify, convert, paint effects to polygons. And there's a menu here. I'm gonna say 100,000 is plenty, okay? Go ahead and hit quad output right there, hit apply, convert, and there we go. It definitely made changes. It made it a little bit smaller because of the limit. But now watch what happens when I hit that render IPR button here. Look, my tree's in the render. Boom. So you learned about rendering, you learned about paint effects, you learned about some cool stuff. Now, does this fit on the alien planet? I don't know. Ask Dino over here. What did I name the dino? Good question. Better question, how do you know it's a him? You should never assume the source, my friends. All right, with that, I'm gonna leave you here. I want you to create your own scene. I want it to be cooler than this one, obviously. I want you to have some objects in it that you created. You can have some presets in there, but I want some of your own created objects, including your own created tree, the spaceship, and I'm super excited to see what you guys come up with. This is your world. You can make it look like whatever you want, so have fun. And I can't wait to see what you come up with.